Team cat or team dog? I mean, it is literally the ultimate pet showdown. Welcome to this impartial explainer where we are looking way past the cute photos and digging right into the hard data. We're going to break down the costs, the lifestyle demands, and even the biology, all to help you figure out which companion truly fits your life. But before we even dive into the data, take a look at the screen and ask yourself a super practical question. Is your daily routine, and let's be honest, your wallet, better suited for a highly active pack animal or a fiercely independent hunter? Just keep your answer in the back of your mind as we run the numbers.
Section 1. Lifestyle. Cats versus dogs. Let's get into it. Just look at the massive contrast in daily time commitments here. Dogs are pack animals, right? They absolutely demand 1 to 2 hours of your active time every single day for exercise. Cats, on the other hand, are descended from solitary hunters. They really only require about 20 to 30 minutes of passive care, and they thrive in smaller vertical spaces. And as we're about to see, in the pet world, time is quite literally money. Section 2. The true lifetime costs. So, which pet drains your wallet faster over their entire lifetime? You might instinctively assume the bigger animals are the bigger drain, right? Well, it's actually a bit of a paradox. You really have to factor in that cats generally live 15 to 16 years while dogs average around 12. So who actually costs more in the end? The expensive dog or the cat you're paying for over a much longer time frame? Take a guess? While both are massive investments, watch how these numbers stack up on the chart. Dogs actually do take the top spot. A dog's maximum lifetime cost can soar up to a whopping $55,000. That easily outpaces a cat's lifetime limit of around $45,000. But it makes you wonder, where exactly is all that money going? Well, let's visually break down the dog budget. Notice how heavily it's dominated by lifestyle choices? Sure, food and vet care are huge chunks, but look at the massive slice dedicated to daycare, boarding, and grooming. Because you simply can't leave a pack animal alone for 12 hours a day, you end up outsourcing their care. In some cases, you're spending as much on doggy daycare as you would on a used car. But swing over to the feline side of things, and it's a stark contrast. A cat's annual budget is heavily consolidated around the bare survival basics: food, litter, and vet care. Because they're self-cleaning and perfectly content playing the aloof roommate while you're away at work, their yearly average stays significantly lower. Section 3. Hidden expenses you forget. I gotta warn you right now, both of these pets have surprise expenses that will completely wreck your emergency fund if you aren't prepared. But who do you think hides the highest unexpected costs? The answer actually depends entirely on when those costs hit. If we look at this breakdown, you'll see dogs hit your wallet early and often through outsourced time. A dog walker alone can cost up to $6,000 a year, and daycare, that can reach a staggering $12,000. Cats, however, they play the long game. They're going to hit you with massive medical costs much later in life. A senior cat with kidney or dental issues can suddenly demand up to $6,000 a year in highly specialized treatments. Section 4. Common pet health hazards. Speaking of health, the medical paths for these animals are just completely distinct. Dogs, particularly your larger breeds, are prone to very sudden, highly aggressive conditions like bone cancer or bloat. Cats, on the flip side, typically face slow-acting, chronic organ issues like kidney disease and hyperthyroidism, or sometimes infectious retroviruses. To really picture what that chronic care looks like, let's walk through this cycle for managing feline diabetes. This isn't just a quick pill you hide in some cheese. It is an endless daily loop. You're strictly monitoring blood glucose at home, administering daily insulin injections, and enforcing a strict prescription diet. It requires immense daily dedication from you. Section 5. Feline superpowers. The purr. Okay, so can a cat's purr actually heal broken bones? I know, it sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie. We all know cats purr when they're happy, but scientists have discovered a secondary, absolutely mind-blowing medical function to this comforting sound. Researchers found that a cat's purr actually resonates at a very specific frequency, exactly between 25 and 140 hertz. When a cat purrs in this specific range, it acts as an internal, natural pain reliever, literally flooding their brain with endorphins. And here is where it gets incredibly cool. In human medicine, vibrational therapy using frequencies between 10 and 50 hertz is scientifically proven to stimulate bone repair and strengthen tendons. A cat's purr overlaps perfectly with these human therapeutic frequencies. It's basically built-in vibrational therapy, which explains why cats recover so quickly from injuries. So having a purring cat on your lap might actually be aiding your own physical healing. How wild is that? Section 6. Which pet fits you? Armed with all this data, it's time for some brutal honesty. Look at your life right now. Does your lifestyle truly have room for a 12-year active pack member? Or are you better suited for a 15-year independent roommate? This is a decision that is going to dictate your daily routine and your budget for well over a decade. Looking at this final matrix, the reality of pet ownership becomes pretty clear. Dogs require an active owner, a significantly higher upfront budget, and physical space to run. Cats are absolutely ideal for busy schedules and compact living, but they demand a long-term mindset for expensive chronic care in their senior years. The takeaway here? Neither animal is inherently cheaper or easier if you try to force them into a lifestyle that just doesn't fit. So, we've looked at the upfront costs, the hidden fees, and the daily time commitments. Take a hard look at your wallet and your watch. Are you willing to buy out the time for a dog or invest in the chronic care of a cat? Tell us your choice in the comments below, and I want you to think about this final question. Are we choosing our pets, or are they subtly choosing the lifestyles we already live? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.